बंदना हर बंदना बंदना हर बंदना गुण गावो गोपाल राय गुण गावो गोपाल राय बंदना हर बंदना बंदना हर बंदना गुण गावो गोपाल राय गुण गावो गोपाल राय गुण गावो गुण गावो गुण गावो गुण गावो गुण गावो गुण गावो बंदना हर बंदना बंदना हर बंदना गुण गावो गोपाल राय गुण गावो गोपाल राय
तेरी मेर दा बोलना तुझे आगे अरदास गुरु गुरु वाहे गुरु गुरु रामदास आद गुरे नमः जुगाद गुरे नमः सत गुरे नमः श्री गुरु देव नमः वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा. The thought which I am going to share with you are the fundamental thoughts and their relationship with Gurmat. There is an English word called foundation. If you break that word into the North language, words come foundation. Foundation. Fi means the nucleus, nation means the totality, or the nomenclature. Donation means what you give freely, and found means what you got. So word has about 4 or 5 sound systems in it to become one word. You might not have ever thought of it that way. What is your foundation? Let us dig the foundation, let us have the foundation. Foundation is cracking up, and when you say word foundation, you say with a lot of different attitude. To you it is base. It's something on which something stands. But found means you got it. Something on which you are based, you got it. And what is your nation as a notion and what you are found as a fee is the reality and non-reality of your life. So no man is solid. It is the foundation which matters. And for a Sikh, his foundation is Gurmat, Guru's word, Guru's wisdom, not his wisdom. The moment a Sikh will be proud of his wisdom, he'll fall apart. The main difficulty which we are going through right now is that every Sikh has his own wisdom to interpret Gurmat. Gurmat does not need interpretation. The beauty of Sikh Dharma nobody understands. In Sikh Dharma, nothing has to be interpreted. Is already interpreted. So we don't need anybody to come and ask us what to do. It is already told what to do. Whether we can do it and we cannot do it, that is a problem. But this, in other religions, things are being interpreted. Jews, liberal Jews, modern Jews, Orthodox Jews, We have Coptics here, and we have this, and we have that. In Sikhs, there are only three things. Sahejdhari Sikh who wants to be a Sikh, Sikh who is a Sikh, and a Khalsa who has taken the Amrit. There's nothing else there. Three straightforward, simple things, and it is just a simple stage of mind. But the foundation is in all the three is one, Gurmat, wisdom of the Guru. What Guru has said. So in other words, it's a life which has been found totally dedicated to Guru's dictate. Therefore, a Sikh cannot have hate, love, because if you start talking love, then it's a love in ecstasy, platonic love, real love, physical love, emotional love, circumstantial love, expiatory love, political love. Love can be described in 30 degrees. Who wants that? And hate, fundamental hate, neurotic hate, basic hate, parental hate, childhood hate, circumstantial hate, then go on, then keep on talking about hate rest of your life. So there's no hate, there is no love, there is no service, there's no donation, there's no acceleration, there's no deterioration. There's only one thing. It's a nation which dedicates, it's a nation. Sikh is a nation by people who dedicate their standard and become the standard bearer of the Guru's word. It's very simple, extremely difficult. It's simple in the sense that it gives you perfect freedom to be excellent. I mean, say everybody can be excellent. But it's difficult that your ego has no part to role, no part to play. The only part the ego can play, that with your egomaniac nature, you can stick to Guru's dictate perfectly. That's the possibility. Home vadda rog hai, daru bhi isma hai. Ego is the biggest disease. The solution is also in that. Solution is that you become fanatically egomaniac and take Guru dictate, and Guru dictate is that you should do this, this, this. When you do this, it's called action. Action shall have reaction, and reaction will be bountiful and beautiful. So there's not going to be any problem. But we cannot live without problems. If there's no problem, we cause them. And what is happening in my information, private information, people love to crack their foundations. They sit on a branch and say, hey, listen to me, I'm on that tree. Where? I'm on this branch. Look what I'm doing. What? I'm cutting that branch. And not with the ordinary saw, but with the electric battery charged saw, so that it can cut quick and you fall on your butts or your head, make an accident. It's called apathy, sympathy through apathy. And then say, come and love me, please. Care for me. It's very social to go to a psychiatrist and to psychoanalyst, because it gives you a feeling something is happening. Something is being done. And I was there in the medical situation, and there was a board. It says, if you want advice, get advice. Talk to your consciousness. If you are looking forward that problems will go away, not at all. If you are thinking rain will not come, if you are thinking star won't come, if you are thinking wind will not blow, if you think Sanana, hot wind won't come, if you are thinking all that, you are crazy. That's not true. I am telling you, weather will change, there shall be winter and there shall be a summer, there shall be a fall and there shall be spring. That's why we built the house. If you think corruption will go away, not true. If you think non-corruption will exist, it's not true. Corrupt people reasonably use logic to justify corruption. It's an option. Corruption is an option of coercion of the self. You understand as I understand English? If you want to corrode yourself and you apt to corrode yourself, be corrupt. Nobody will stop you. Word Guru means, Go means a darkness, Ru means a light, which removes the darkness and brings the light. Now, you can remove the darkness, that's not enough. Bring the light. Poke, provoke, confront and elevate. If you leave any conversation, commission or a work where you do not elevate, you have not done the job right. So, our fundamental foundation is Guru's grace. And our fundamental lifestyle is Guru's word. We are dedicated. Why we come here and do our matha tekna? Matha tekna. Take means settled. Foundation is a settlement, settled. Take means a hold, a taking what you call as sport. Take means sport. Matha tekna. We set down our matha, our forehead, because forehead is where our fortune is, where our destiny is. So we put our destiny to rest before the Guru. Matha tekna. Matha teko. Take your destiny in the forehead and put it before the Sri Guru Granth. So what is Sri Guru Granth? Is Sri Guru Granth a paper, a pen, a ink, the word written, or the Shabad which you can read and pronounce? That all is there as a body. But what is real Sri Guru Granth? That is Gurmat. It is a Gurmat by a Gurmukh who has a mukh of the Guru, because Nanak was Nanak. He became Guru Nanak, and we read Guru Nanak, we do not read Nanak. That's the fundamental difference. We worship word, and we worship word, the word of the word we worship. Our life is the life of the word. Our direction is the direction of the word. Word preside at our heart and it rings a bell in our head. Word is very important to us. And some people I have heard saying, I don't know what a word means. I said, what a word means is, whatever you say, you keep it. You keep your word. Your word. I didn't say keep my word. Did I say that? You have to say a word and keep your word. That's your foundation as a human being. But if you give your word and you don't keep your word, you are throwing away your word, and then you are throwing yourself away and you are nobody. If you think you are somebody, then you give your word and you keep your word, and that's the word. That's the word of the word. Some people, and I have seen majority of them, they give their word today, change it tomorrow. They will give their word now and not care next minute. Such people have no foundation. They have found nothing. They are in the wilderness. Because word is very important. Word is very fundamental. It's very realistic. It's God. And how God can be reached? It can reach through word. From which word? From Guru's word. Guru words is very important. Human word is not important, because a human is not enlightened. He can change. He can be emotional. He can be negative. He can be positive. He can be circumstantial. He can be purposeful. He might be using the word as a bait. Then some people say, prove it by action. All right, if I give my word and I prove it by action and you don't recognize it, what's the idea of time being spent and energy being spent? How many times a person has to prove it to you? But we are psychomaniacs, I call them. You always want other to prove it to you. Oh God, is there any day, damn it, when you're going to prove it to yourself? That you are somebody? Are you ever going to be grateful to God that He made you somebody? Are you ever going to be in gratitude? You have put your destiny before Sri Guru Granth. Are you going to put your destiny consciously before Sri Guru Granth and be grateful you are somebody? Or the whole world should prove it to you, and you are so neurotic, you have to prove to nothing. How can that be? Where is it? Who you are equal with? You are equal with none. You are equal with yourself. If you have to come and say Happy Valentine, then come and say Happy Valentine. It's your consciousness. And if you cannot come, the doors are closed and things are not happening according to as you estimate, then you leave it there. As I come and I put my forehead before the Guru, I leave my destiny there, so that my ego may not hurt me. My friend, nobody can hurt you. You can always be hurt by your own ego. People try to hurt you. They try to hurt your ego, they can't. So they set up a racket in which your ego gets involved, and ego hurts you. No other human can hurt you. You know what people do? People involve you emotionally. People set up the trap of feelings, sensual, sexual, projective. They add to your greed and they add to your dimension, and there are a lot of ways you can read in a good psychological book. And in that they involve your ego. And once your ego is involved, they pull the rug under your feet and then you fall apart. Self-esteem. Team means harmony, S means the self. Self in absolute harmony. That is self-esteem. Gurmat. Sat means truth. Mat means me into that life. Mat means me and life. We call it conveniently wisdom. Me and life is what? Wisdom. Outcome of that is wisdom. When darkness gone, light established, then wisdom, then the domain becomes me. What is me? Me, the reality. Satnam, identity. Identity is identity is identity. And when you built identity, you built foundation. And Gursikh means Guru's student. And that identity is Guru's wisdom. Please remember it in your spare hours. Maybe one day you don't have a book to read, you don't have a movie to go to, and nobody invited you, and you want to lie down and you cannot lay hand on that. That day, just understand about you. You are a big book. You are the only book which God created by His own hand. Everything else is imagination. You are the best. How neurotic, how rotten, how sick you are. You are the best. You are the God's family. You are the God's creation. The opening word of Nanak when he became the Guru is Ek Onkar. You are the one creation of the God. That recognition made him Guru. He didn't say bad and good. He explained good and bad is the same. Two sides of the coin. Peace and war is a human chess game. मूर्ख ना कोई मूर्ख है गुरबाणी है ना कोई मूर्ख ना कोई सियाना सब में वर्ते तेरा पण neither somebody is foolish nor somebody is wise. It's all your play, O Lord. To see that play is Gurmat. Universe is a university in which time and space are the professors and lectures are very lunatic. If you work wrong way, if you work learned, you shall be good. The differentiation in degree is you want in this universe to become a lunatic or a learned. You have to decide. You can make up your own course and you can get your own degree. This universe is not asking you for a question and answer. This universe is setting the paper for you. Paper is set. You can't avoid the examination. The problem at this time, the greatest thing is called pain, because nobody wants to be pinned down to the examination hall. We were thousands and thousands, says Khalsa. Guru Gobind Singh took this sword. See whether we are Nirpao, Nirvair, Akal Murat. He said, I want a head. 5 only came. Everybody ran away. Paper was set. 5 qualified over 80,000-90,000 people. Pain is you do not want to be pinned down to anything. God, anything. There is no sacredness with you. You have alternative for everything. You have no altar. Let me tell you who you are. You are altarless human beings. And you have alternative for everything. That is why you prostitute yourself and you suffer in a pain. A person who has an altar has no alternative. Remember this. And when you have an altar, then you are God. Then things will come and hit you hard. Your shield shall never crack. Like so purkh niranjan har purkh niranjan har agama para sab tyame tuji har sache sirjan hara sab ji tumhare ji tu jiyan ka datara har Anybody knows it? You look like you know nothing. If I speak something you know, you don't want to speak with me. What is it? Let us start it from the beginning. ਤਿੰਨ ਟੂਟੀ ਜਮ ਕੀ ਫਾਸੀ ਹਰ ਜੀ This So Purkh is in three stages. So, the totality, Purkh means the being, totality of that being which is God. God has been described in this in shape, form, action, reaction, existence and non-existence. This is one pauri, one shabad, where we have been explained about God in Nirgun and Sargun, in seen and unseen form. So Purkh, that thou, O my Lord. You understand what I'm saying? That thou, O my Lord. So Purkh Narinjan, Har Purkh Narinjan, Har Agam Agam Apara, Sab Tyame Tuchi, Har Sache Sirjan Hara. If you ever, there was a person who was talking about God, I heard it. I said, have you read So Purkh? Have you understood it? Do you know the meaning of it? Can you visualize with you a practical reality what you are talking about God? Said answer was no. I said at least. Guru Ram Das has blessed us with the experience of God. You are a Sikh of the Guru. Why don't you read So Purkh and understand So Purkh? So when you say about God, then you know everything about God. Don't know things about God and don't you use God because you want to use it. Don't put down people by using God. Is the biggest sin on the planet. You use God for war. Use God not for peace. Use God for God. Don't use God for polarity, use God for a reality. And that is God. A totality, bad and good, corrupt and honest, real and non-real, beautiful and ugly, step-born and feeble, loving and betraying is all God. Why? Because your reality has to be dawned onto you. And Gurmat tells you how your reality can come home. Don't be a Sikh because you will be helped by God and God's going to love you. That is not Sikh Dharma. Sikh Dharma is your reality should be known to you here and now. That's what Sikh Dharma is about. A religion which teaches you the art and science of reality now in the body of a human being, doesn't matter you are corrupt or you are holy. If you are 9 holes, you are holy. If you are corroding those holes, you are corrupt. You are apt to it. And don't you worry. Found is the foundation of the nation who has the nucleus of the fee. Foundation. You have 2 things with you. You have only 2 things. Hey, listen. You have 2 things. You have nothing else but 2 things. You are ridiculously created by God and you are God. You are ridiculously created by God or God. Or you are very beautifully created by God and you are God. You have 2 things. You have time and space. And within this time and space, either you can pay attention or you can take attention. If you take attention, you are asking for pain and misery. If you draw attention, you are asking misery to come home. If you pay attention, you are asking destiny to come home. It is your choice. Therefore, my friends, my beloved of the Guru, word I wanted to teach you today is foundation. Root. 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 You know what a relationship with root and sun is? Ru means sun. Living sun means Ru. Ra means sun. Ru means living sun. Sun in action is called root. Out. Ru out. What should be? Rout. When sun is out. Sun in action out. You know, if sun is not there for a long time, you know what will happen? The very physical roots will die. Without sunlight, the very physical world dies. Is that true? You think without your spirituality you will live? What is sun in you? It's the heart center. You always think and spin things with head. No, my people. Spin with. Let the light be out. Let the sun be out. You will see greenery, prosperity. That's why our dollar is green. We call it green money. Show me the green buck. Prosperity shall come and kiss your feet if reality is in your heart. What did I say?
Prosperity shall come and kiss your feet. Reality is in your heart.
And money is honey. So you have to be honey first to get the money. You want to get money and be bitter, it's not going to come. Money is? Honey, there is a money. You want money, but you don't have honey at your tongue. You have a bitter, stinking tongue of a scorpion, and you want money. It can't happen. Zaban shiri, muluk giri. A person with a sweet tongue has the whole world. Stink of a cobra is welcome. Once it's hit you, you're dead. The scorpion, it hurts and hurts. So there are certain fundamental things in Guru's language and in every language, in a human language. Because we belong to the Guru, so we dedicate ourselves. With a smile, you will cover many miles. So what I'm trying to explain to you is the attitude of gratitude is the graceful human life and living. And let me tell you what it is. In the frequency of the electromagnetic field, which is called life and which is called in other mystic words as a psyche, relates at a frequency of rate of interaction to correlate its own phenomena with the phenomena in existence from all frequencies and multiplies it to the sign of infinity and creates a sound of harmony called the word. And those who shall keep that harmony shall grow in prosperity because totality and reality help them to elevate and uplift their being. And for the divine being, I'll ask your forgiveness. And this was the talk of the day. Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh.
Manne ki gat kahi na jaye, je ko kahe bajay bajataye, kagad kalam na lekna haare. Manne ka bekaran vichare, sa naam manoranjan hoy, je ko man jane man koy, sa naam manoranjan hoy, je ko man jane man koy, manne sura thove man bud, manne sagala bhavan ki sood, manne mohe jota na gaye, manne jam ke saath na jaye, sa naam manoranjan hoy, je ko man jane man koy, sa naam manoranjan hoy, je ko man jane man koy. Bargat jai, manne magna chale pant, manne dharam seti sanband, sa naam manoranjan hoy, je ko man jane man koy, sa naam manoranjan hoy, je ko man jane